What kind of man spends 27 years in prison and comes out not with revenge but with forgiveness? This is the full story of Nelson Mandela, the freedom fighter who became South Africa's first black president. He was a global symbol of peace, resilience, and reconciliation. Nelson Rolihlahla Mandela was born on July 18, 1918. His birth name, Rolihlahla, means troublemaker. Little did the world know, this troublemaker would challenge oppressive systems. Mandela was born into the Thembu royal family. He was raised by the acting regent, learning leadership and governance. He later attended the University of Fort Hare but was expelled for participating in a student protest. That moment shaped his destiny. In 1944, Mandela joined the African National Congress ANC, a political party dedicated to fighting racial injustice. South Africa was under apartheid, a brutal system enforcing racial segregation and denying black South Africans basic rights. Mandela decided he would fight it. He quickly rose within the ANC, helping to form the ANC Youth League. He believed in mass protests, strikes, and civil disobedience, initially promoting peaceful resistance, inspired by Gandhi. But in 1960, after police killed 69 unarmed protesters in the Sharpeville massacre, peaceful protests seemed no longer effective. Mandela helped form Umkhonto we Sizwe Spear of the Nation, targeting government infrastructure, not civilians. In 1962, Mandela was arrested. 2 years later, during the Rivonia Trial, he delivered a speech that echoed through history. He declared, "I have cherished the ideal of a democratic and free society. It is an ideal for which I am prepared to die." He was sentenced to life imprisonment. Mandela spent 27 years behind bars, most of it on Robben Island. He endured hard labor, isolation, and harsh conditions, but prison did not break him. Instead, Mandela studied law, learned Afrikaans, and became a symbol of resistance. Around the world, people demanded his freedom. Free Nelson Mandela became a global movement. Finally, on February 11, 1990, after growing international pressure, Mandela was released. He walked out not with anger, but with dignity. After his release, Mandela worked to negotiate the end of apartheid. In 1994, South Africa held its first democratic election where all races could vote. Mandela won. He became South Africa's first black president. Instead of revenge, Mandela promoted reconciliation. He established the Truth and Reconciliation Commission to allow victims and perpetrators to share our stories. In 1993, Mandela and de Klerk were awarded the Nobel Peace Prize. One of the most powerful symbols of unity came in 1995, when Mandela supported the national rugby team. He united a divided nation. He served only one term as president and stepped down in 1999, strengthening South Africa's democracy. After retiring from politics, Mandela focused on fighting poverty and HIV/AIDS. On December 5, 2013, Nelson Mandela died at the age of 95. The world mourned, but his legacy lives on. He proved that forgiveness is stronger than hatred, that leadership is about service, that even after 27 years in prison, a man can change a nation. Nelson Mandela once said, "It always seems impossible until it's done." From a rural village boy to a prisoner to a president, Mandela didn't just change South Africa, he changed the world. And his story reminds us, true freedom begins in the mind.